This is a recap of my week. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm doing a 90-day challenge, which is kind of like an experiment. I'm just doing a couple things. This is the first week. I'm going to be talking about my goals throughout the 90 days on my Instagram today. And by the time this comes out, that post will already be on there. But I'm going to try to do weekly videos to kind of recap my journey as I go along, and I will talk more about that next week on here on YouTube. But you should follow me on Instagram if you have one, because that's where I post almost every day. And you can contact me faster that way as well. Sorry about the noise. I have a little humidifier cooler right here because it's so hot in here. There's no ventilation in here. I have no windows in my office. But behind me is just this like bookshelf thing. I'm still adjusting, moving things around here. I have stuff all over the place, but yeah, just like a little bookshelf area, little bench, little table. Get over here. It's my desk. I have my mic set up, but I put that in the RV so that I can do more videos in the RV. Because in here, sometimes there's people in the warehouse, and I don't want to be sitting in here talking to myself or, what they would think is talking to myself. And just my whiteboard and this shelf I'm going to take out. But it has a couple of things on there, but I'm going to take that out and some other stuff that's I'm going to be selling. So yeah, this is my little office. Alright, let me turn this off. It's Mother's Day this weekend, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you for all you do, and keep spreading the love. So I don't think I said at the beginning of the video that during this weekly recap, I'm actually going to be showing you all some video clips that I took throughout the week that are just highlighting different things that we did. So here are the videos from this week. First of all, our water heater is leaking. But look at this mess. This wasp has stuffed a grasshopper in there. I'm like 100% sure that's a grasshopper or something he's trying to get out. And I just sprayed over there, but he's still trying to get it. Look at that. That's a freaking grasshopper. He's shoved in there. Anyway, I'm here at work. This is my office, and I was gonna just do a quick little arm workout whenever I have like a quick couple minutes. There's the 12-pound bar I bought. Yes, when I'm waiting on stuff to like load, I'll just take a break if I can't get my steps in. So just got this bar, 12 pounds. It's a nice little workout just to keep moving. Another little move I like to do. So just go like this. Right now I'm just focusing on my movements. I'm not trying to add like weight or do anything like that other than this bar, which is why I like it. So just focusing on the movements and the contraction of my muscles. Which is actually one of my goals this 90 days. I am unprepared, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this video now because this is my chance to do it. So I'm gonna just try and go off the head of what I wanted to say So like I said, I'm doing this 90-day challenge. It's more of like an experimental thing that I'm doing for 90 days for myself, for goals that I want to accomplish. If you follow my channel, then you've seen me do this before. Like years ago, I would do different like challenges as far as health, and just so happens that this one is very motivated by wellness, health, and losing some weight and different things. Yeah, I have 3 top goals that I want to achieve over the 90 days. But I'm trying to keep them very simple so that it is easier for me to achieve it and develop different habits. One of the goals is that, like I just said, I want to lose some weight. Along with that is wellness, and I want to also take different tests, like blood tests or whatever, to get the levels of different things in my body, like the nutrients in my body and stuff like that. Because that will also help me understand what I need to change or adjust, maybe even allergy tests to figure out different things. So yes, that's one of my main goals for the 90 days is to focus on, like I said, my wellness, my health, losing some weight, learning more about my body, and adjusting to those things that I've learned. My next top goal would be, I talk a lot with my hands, which is pretty funny. My next top goal would be to keep my daily routine. And again, I'm trying to keep this very simple. I've been working on this over a year now, but earlier this year, I've really been focusing on it more and trying to do it. And I was trying to get up at 6 a.m., but it's just really hard for me. Especially on days that I'm off, and then I'm just like, well, I'm off, so whatever, I'll just get up a little bit later. But no, I need this to be a consistent habit. So I've pushed my time back to 7 a.m. as the time that I would like to get up. And I've actually been very consistent with that over the past week. So I think that this is more realistic for me right now. And then once I get this down packed and it's a habit, I don't even need to set an alarm, then I can move up to 6 o'clock, etc. The first step is getting up at 7 a.m. And a part of that is having something that I need to do once I get up, which keeps me up, which is going to the bathroom, washing my face, brush my teeth, put the light on, adjust the light, put some clothes on, and then take Richard out, drink some water, do a little meditation, a little journaling, or like reviewing of my day or week or whatever it looks like as far as that. But that's kind of my routine that I'm doing in the morning, and it definitely helps me. And one of the reasons why I want this daily routine is, one, it's going to help me with my other goals that I want to do, because it sets me up for success. I'm getting up earlier. That gives me more time to ease into my morning because I'm not a morning person. It's hard for me. And so just getting into the groove of that and just allowing myself to slowly wake up helps me. And so that I'm not rushing, and I just feel like I'm rushed, and that's the tone that I'm setting for the day. I'm actually setting a better tone for the day, which just sets me up for success in all of the other areas, because one, I'll have more energy, I'll feel like more clear-minded, and everything like that. So another baby step, small goal, but one of my top goals for the next 90 days is when I rise at 7 a.m., I ease into it, I do my routine. Then I'm focusing on my wellness in there throughout the whole time. And then my other goal, one of my top 3 for the next 90 days is, I told you I'm not prepared. Let me think for a second. I'm doing it right now, actually. It's to document. I want this to be a consistent thing, putting out videos on YouTube, putting out content on Instagram, on my website. So getting in the habit of doing that, that's my other top goal. Again, waking up early is going to help me accomplish this goal because it's giving me that time in the morning to ease into it, to think about different things. I'm not rushing, which means I'm preparing for the day as well when I'm getting things together, like if I need to charge the battery or change the SD card or, clear some memory on my phone, whatever it is. I'm thinking about that beforehand, not in the moment, and then I'm like rushing and I'm like, well, I don't even want to do this right now anyway. So it just helps me out to keep consistent with creating content. So yes, documenting is my other top goal. Documenting/creating, same thing for me. Documenting this journey over the 90 days, which is going to help me because I have something to document. And it's a part of the creation process, the documenting. So yeah, I'm just excited to see how this is all going to play out. If you haven't followed my channel, you'll soon find that, and with the name of the channel, The Amazing Odyssey, shortened Tao, as I always say it. I know some people say Tao, but for my channel, it's Tao, and that is like the flow of life, the flow of energy, things like that. So I'm all about the journey and what happens in the journey, in the process. Not necessarily the ending goal, but it's the process, because so much happens in there, and you can go in a different direction that you even thought about, you never even thought about, and you can grow so much and just have a different view of things during that time if you're paying attention. If you're not paying attention, you're just gonna go in a loop because you're not prepared for that thing at the end. So the middle, the process is very important. So I'm focusing more on that as I go. I'm just really honing in on focus and processing, and like systems. I'm into that type of thing, like I've talked about before. I'm into like personal development and stuff, so this kind of falls in line with that as well. But as far as like your mindset and all of that, but focus on the process. The journey is more important than the destination. So just be thinking about that. My theme for May, if like I said, if you follow my Instagram, you would know, but my theme for May is sprouting. April was about roots, growing roots, strengthening the roots that you have, and really looking at your roots to find what your intention is, your why, and what you wanted to do things. And now this month we're sprouting. We're starting to poke out of that darkness and growing and absorbing things around us. And, I'm just excited about the future. And thank you all for joining me. Again, I really appreciate you for watching. I will see you all next week. Continue to shine on.